In today's video, I am making DIYs and sharing hacks using Dollar Tree floral stems. They have a great selection out this time of year. I usually stock up on bright flowers, greenery. The succulents are incredible at the Dollar Tree. So today I am sharing some really fun ways to display them without it looking really cheap. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and let's get on into it. I wanted to create another wall hanging, but I had this fun idea to actually use some of the blue faux leather to make a blue jean pocket looking thing that held flowers. So that was my original thought, so I just knew I had to make up the wall hanging. So to prep this sign, I'm just using another square Dollar Tree sign. This actually came out of the nautical decor section. I peeled off the little frame around the edges because I wanted to reuse that. I put down a piece of scrapbooking paper, this faux wood look, and then replaced the frame around the edges with some hot glue. And now it's time to create my fun pocket idea. So I just kind of just went with it. I cut out a pocket-like shape, cut off the little bottom corners. I tried to get them to match and they didn't perfect, but that's okay. And then added some little faux stitching around the edges using a silver paint marker. I wanted to make sure I didn't just glue this completely flat. I wanted it to be like a pocket, so I started by gluing half of the little pocket down. I did put a pair of scissors in there just to hold it up and make sure that I am going to be able to tuck down my little flowers that I'm using for this, but trying to get the hot glue as close as the edge as possible and not gluing the top down. So then I was able to remove my scissors and put in whatever flowers I wanted. I have these adorable little picks from Walmart, but you could use any type of Dollar Tree floral or a leaf if you wanted to. So stuck those down inside, added a little bow, and this might be one of my favorite projects in this video. I think it is too cute. You could add a little tag, write something across the pocket. So many things you could do with this, but I think it is perfect for spring and summer, bringing in more fun floral colors, but I also love the pop of purple. Another fun hack before hosting a party or special event is that you could run through your house and spritz your fake floral as well as greenery with some floral perfume, and it's just really going to make the space feel more cozy and inviting. Fragrances can be a way to express yourself and boost your confidence, really warm up the space. I just think it seems so inviting. You can even switch up the scents for different seasons so that it kind of goes along with the theme of your event. Personally, my favorite scents whenever it comes to fragrances or perfumes is more of a warm, sweet, floral, vanilla smell, but I really enjoy mixing it up. So I love using Scentbird to really get smaller sizes of perfumes to see which ones that I really like. This is my new favorite called Viva La Juicy Noir. It's a sweet feminine smell with berries, honeysuckle, vanilla, and caramel, and it reminds me of something that I kind of wore after high school. Isn't it crazy how certain smells can just take you right back? That's why it's so fun to experiment with different smells and perfumes. Another one of my favorite one that I received was this Dead Cool Red Dakota that has notes of clementine, gardenia, and amber. I saw someone say they always purchase a new perfume for every special trip or summer vacation, just so whenever they smelled that again later on in life, it kind of evoked a memory. So I thought that sounded really fun to try. I'm definitely going to start doing that. So I wanted to share Scentbird with you all and share with you how easy they make it to test out high-end designer fragrances. It's budget friendly. They make it very inexpensive to try all of these. I know it's too hard to stand in a big retail store and pick out your favorite perfume. It's overwhelming. There's so many to pick from. I personally love to see reviews, do my research, see what everyone else thinks about it. And Scentbird makes it easy to choose which fragrance that you want each month. They ship it straight to you. You get huge vials of each scent using Scentbird, and it comes in this fun case. You can sign up by using the link down below and get your first month for $8, and after that it's only $16.95 to choose from over 700 fragrances, and trying it this way can save you so much money rather than purchasing big bottles that you'll end up disliking. You can lock it so it's safe to carry in your purse and travel bag. We also have an online quiz if you need help finding scents to better personalize your options. And if you are interested in trying out Scentbird for yourself, you can scan the QR code code or click the link underneath this video and use code KATELYN55 to get 55% off your first month, putting it at just $8 for your first month, and then after that it's $16.95. That is getting it for half the price. That is such a steal for just $8. So purchasing an expensive full-size bottle that you don't know if you're gonna love, or signing up for a 30-day supply for just $8 for the first month seems like no question. You'll definitely get to try all of their different scents, and it's just been really fun for me to try out. So all of that information will be down below. Remember, scan the QR code, click the link down in the description box, use code KATELYN55 for 55% off your first month. That's putting it at just $8. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into the crafts. I am pairing this with a set of these black napkin rings. So these are like hefty metal and they are really cool. I'm so excited to craft with these more, but I'm pairing it with this bamboo ring. I ended up painting it black so it would match the other ring, and then I'm going to be hanging some really cute succulents off of this. I used a piece of jute twine or jute string to tie these two pieces together, and this is what's gonna like hold my hanger, and then attaching all of the succulents to the bottom. Now I kind of played around with both. I knew hot glue wasn't gonna hold it as good as I wanted to, so I ended up kind of tying it in different places with some jute twine and then adding some of the like smaller, less heavier pieces on with hot glue, but recommend tying this in a few different places to really give it a strong hold. These little hanging succulents come from Hobby Lobby. They're really inexpensive there, but you also can find some from Walmart, and then filling it in with just some inexpensive like Walmart or Dollar Tree succulents, as well as some little greenery pieces that are hiding the jute twine ties that I tied them on with. Added a little hanger at the top, but once again just took a few minutes. I think this is so gorgeous and would also be fun to like hang in groups of 2 or 3. For springtime, Dollar Tree is coming out with these little flower market like flower pots. I think they are adorable, but they're metal, so I was a little bit nervous. I haven't really like worked with metal a lot when it comes to drilling holes in there, but I had confidence that this would work, so I just marked it with my Sharpie and used my drill as well as just a normal drill bit, and it actually went through there really nice. So the only thing I would say is be super careful because it does throw out some like metal shards, so make sure you wear your safety glasses and be careful, like don't rake off the shavings off of your table with your hand. I'm sure just to be cautious, that would be better just to, like, I used a paper towel to try to wipe them up so that they didn't get scattered. So it did leave a few little edges, so I just took my pliers and kind of bent them around or pulled them off, and then I actually took sandpaper and went over each of these holes, and it helped a ton. So it helped just smooth down all of the little exposed edges, and it was actually really smooth. So after I got that figured out, I am pairing it with some of this really fun boho like twine ribbon. I love all of the patterns that they have out, and instead of tying big knots, I just hot glued it together. So stuck it through the hole and hot glued these two pieces together, and I actually gave it like a nice flat finish, and nothing was super bulky. So this is so easy to do. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. You could fill this in with any type of greenery that you have. I picked up a couple of just greenery little floral picks from Walmart. That's one of my favorite places to look for greenery if Dollar Tree doesn't have it out, but just kind of bent over the bottoms and stuck that down in there. Super easy. I didn't even add styrofoam. You could if you wanted to make it a little bit like nicer or sturdy, but I love the option of getting to trade out these florals anytime that I want, or if I decide to use them on something else, I can just pull them out. And then all that was left to do was just pull up all of these pieces and tie a knot at the top and hang this exactly where you want it. Next up, these tiny, delicate little greenery with the flowers on there just caught my eye. I felt like they were gorgeous. They say rosemary on the tag, and I found them in 3 different colors, and they really stick out, so you're able to easily find them in that huge
like bouquet of flowers that Dollar Tree has, or tower of flowers. But the fun thing about this project is I actually wanted to use these to kind of spruce up a little planter that I purchased. So I just purchased this planter and I love the bottom of it. I think it's like a higher end looking planter, and it's kind of heavy, so it felt really nice, but it just come with the plain pink daisies, and I feel like it wasn't really full and pretty. I even decided to give this to my mom, so I wanted to make it extra gorgeous. So I love the greenery. I kept tucking these in everywhere. I am fighting with a pair of scissors because I did misplace my little wire cutters, so I've got to find those, but stuck these all over it and then just kept playing around and using different size and colored flowers. After I added in all of that greenery and small flowers, I wanted to add in some bigger ones. So I picked these zinnias. They are from Walmart, but still very inexpensive. Just cut a few off of these and added it in there. And I feel like the different size flowers, all of these different colors, look so gorgeous together. And I was so happy with how this turned out. They have out these little succulent holders, and I love these so much. Let me share with you a really fun idea how to put these to good use. I picked up 2 of them, cut away all of the 3D pieces, but leaving the little prongs in place, and painted these gray, and then I'm going to make like a really fun succulent holder. Now this is gorgeous as is. You could leave the wooden background and add the little succulents in there, but I feel like making this into a bigger piece is what's going to make it look a little bit more expensive and nicer hanging on the wall. You can just use this for regular wall art, but I go ahead and paint them both as the same color, let that dry, and then using a coarse piece of sandpaper, I do distress the edges just a little bit, but I love how these actually look like boards and they have the little grooves on the edges. I wanted to attach these to one single piece of rope for a nicer look, so there wasn't too many knots or anything in it, so I just left room at the top for this to hang and then attached it behind each board, tied a little knot underneath, and then kind of frayed out the little bottoms. So this looks really gorgeous. It has tons of texture, but leaving it more of like a neutral look, so you can add in any type of succulents or flowers that you want and they're really going to pop off. But you can pick any color succulent that you'd like or flowers to put in here, but a fun way to display these.
Thank you all so much for checking out today's video. If you have any other fun floral hacks or DIY ideas, leave them down in the description box and maybe they'll be in a future upcoming video. Also, don't forget to check out Scentbird. Another huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. You can scan the QR code or click the link down in the description box. Use code KATELYN55 to receive 55% off of your first month. That's putting it right at $8 for your first month, and then after that it's just $16.95. So very affordable and fun to use. But that's all I have for you today. Please leave me a big thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.